know you're somewhere.
Hi Leo, welcome to my channel. My name is Kim. So, today Leo, you guys got whale spirit. Trust in the great mystery, but in reverse. What's interesting about this Leo is that you're having an 11, which is like a soulmate number. And then you have the Queen of Swords versus the Queen of Pentacles. I'm honestly thinking either this is somebody that you know and embodies what you want, or you're choosing between two people right now. Because for some reason, I'm not focused on this. I'm focused on this, the Queens. And you have an 11. So I really think that you're trying to choose between two people, or either you've ended something for somebody and you're choosing a different person. I don't know what's going on here. We need to clarify, but I definitely see like a choice between two, or I'm definitely seeing like you breaking up with somebody for somebody else. Like some sort of decision needs to be made, but you're not trusting. You're confused right now. And I had a lot about confusion in Cancer's read, so I hope that you're not. I'm hoping that you're going to gain clarity on the situation. Let's pull more cards. So Leo, I want to say this before I forget what I'm thinking. Like I usually shuffle and put all the cards out, but I need to tell you this before I forget. And this is really important right now because you yourself, again, we need to clarify more, but at this point in time, right now, like right now, this actual instant, whenever you see this read, you're not blocked. You're actually free. You see how you're coming up with this 3 of Cups right next to it? This is signifying to me that you're not blocked in any type of way. You're actually free. And there's some sort of illusion going on in your mind where you think that you're like kind of fucked. You think that you're blocked. You think that something, negative is happening in your life. You think that everything is like falling on you and not like you're thinking things are against you at this time. You're thinking that everything is against you. And what I'm getting is that you're actually very free. So whatever has just taken place, whether it was an ending of a relationship, that's what I'm getting with the 2 of Cups in reverse. It could have been an ending with this Queen of Swords. They're telling you that there's something like either that has ended or there's something that has happened that has placed you in this position of learning. And because of this position that you see yourself in right now, you feel like, it's kind of like that person who says like, wow, I know so much, and the more I know, the less I know, because the more I learn, like the less, it's kind of like humanity. Like the more you learn about like the atrocities that humanity does, you kind of just wish like, you weren't a human, right? You're like, oh, like I would never do that to an animal. I would never do that to another human. Like what kind of world are we living in? It kind of can get you into some sort of depression. But they're telling you here that you don't, like whatever is taking place, which we're going to figure out when I clarify, it has brought balance in your life. But interestingly enough, you think that it's like blocked you further. You think that it's like a negative thing. And I need to tell you that no, that's like a deception of your mind. You're actually in the perfect spot. Whatever you learned is going to propel you so much further forward. But again, you're just seeing it kind of in the wrong way. So let me keep clarifying. Okay, so this is what I'm getting, Leo. You guys have, when it comes to love, I feel like you have viewed things a little bit in the wrong way, right? Like your mind has kind of transformed things into what they're not. With the Devil and the 2 of Cups in the Hierophant, it really speaks to me. And then we have the Queen of Swords again. And again, you've ended a relationship with some sort of, with a Queen of Swords. But I feel like this was the person that maybe you were supposed to have chosen, or this is like the right person for you, because I feel like this is the type of person, we were literally talking about this in Cancer's read, this is the type of person that I feel like doesn't put up with your shit. This is the type of person who like only wants what's best for you in your life, and I feel like you might have like let go of this person, because the message of concern to me is always like you broke up with this person. So with the Devil and the Hierophant, there's some sort of game that's being played in your mind about what should have happened with this person, what could have happened, what were the outcomes if I would have done things differently. And I think what this what this Queen of Swords ultimately wants you to do with Judgment in reverse is to look at the reality of a situation, to look at the reality of you, like your life. Like, I feel like this is, again, somebody who called you out on your shit, someone who didn't want to put up with your crap. That's what I'm getting. But I think that you might have let this person go because you were like, you know, I don't need to deal with the shit. Like, I could be with anybody, you know, like I could be with so many other people. I could literally just be with somebody else tomorrow and they'll accept me for whatever it is that I'm doing. No one's gonna like call me out. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like there's a lot of ego in that decision. So now we go to the Queen of Pentacles, and I see here with marriage and community and courthouse that you might have gotten engaged to this person, you might have gotten married to this person, or you might have gone into somewhat higher level of commitment with this person. But with toil and labor, to me, this always signifies like karma. Like you went like a karmic cycle. Like the toil and labor card to me, just personally as a reader, speaks to me about karmic. So it's funny to me because I feel like you went to somebody who you thought would provide some sort of stability in your life. And when I mean by stability, I think is the fact that I think you just didn't want somebody, because I have the Queen of Swords upright versus the Queen of Pentacles. And what's interesting is like the Queen of Swords is not someone like who, I don't see this person as necessarily like the biggest nurturer, but I do see this person as someone who speaks the truth always. And again, if you did break up with this person for telling you the truth, which is what I'm getting with this Four of Cups, you might have started another relationship somewhere else, and now you see here with toil and labor, like it wasn't necessarily what you thought it was. So I see you here, I see you here like having kind of committed to the wrong thing with the Journey in reverse, the Sun in reverse, the Five of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, and the Emperor in reverse. Yeah, with the Sun in reverse, this is like, yeah, you made a decision, and now after you made this decision, and now you're like unhappy with the decision you made yourself. Like you feel isolated in this relationship or in this marriage or in this commitment, but you did this yourself. Do you know what I'm saying? And again, you put a lot of work into this person, into this decision, and you're sitting with the Emperor in reverse. Yeah, we have faith in reverse, love in reverse, and trust in reverse. So it's just odd to me that it's like you cut someone out of your life because they called you out on your shit. You cut somebody out in your life that like literally only wanted what was best for you. And now I think you might have chosen this Queen of Pentacles. Again, we have the signs here of Swords, so that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And we have Pentacle, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So now we have this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that you might have gotten into a relationship with. And I feel like you're like, I mean, we have love in reverse, faith in reverse, the Sun in reverse, and the Five of Pentacles. So you're feeling more alone than ever. Let's see what's going to happen with this Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, so there's an ending. There's an ending taking place. It's like an inevitable ending, but like someone's prolonging it. So with the Death in reverse, this is like someone who doesn't want to admit that they might have messed up. Yeah, I feel like you wanted to say like, no, I made all the right choices. I made all the right decisions with the Hermit upright. I did. This person could be a Virgo. It's like, no, I chose this right person. But then we have the King of Wands in reverse. So you're coming up in your reverse energy with the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Two of Cups in reverse. So it's like, again, it's signifying to me that like you didn't choose right, or you chose like whenever this decision was supposed to have taken place in the past, you weren't doing it out of love. You were doing it out of like this reckless energy, this like fast energy. Again, this kind of feels like rebound energy to me, honestly. Like you break up with this person and you go this way. This is inevitably going to end though. So now maybe both relationships have ended. Let me see something. I feel like both relationships have ended. And now you're like, what the hell am I supposed to do? So either like this relationship will come to an end as this one did too, and you're going to be stuck in this energy of like, what did I do? And the real thing that they want you to know is kind of like Cancer's read, where it's like everything starts from within you. Like everything is dependent upon you. I see something happening here with this Queen of Swords and you reacting by getting into a relationship with someone else. So maybe you didn't take the time to heal. Maybe you didn't take the time to balance out. Maybe you didn't take the time to do, those things that you need to do when a relationship ends. Maybe you felt like you did, but you didn't. you know, and now you see another ending coming here and you're just confused as to what happened. And I feel like the real reality here is that maybe you lost, you know, I see you losing faith in love. I see faith in love in reverse with the Five of Pentacles, and I feel like you're feeling more lonely than ever because you don't understand. You know what's crazy? It's like maybe this person broke up with you. So it's like you left this person, right? Because they wanted to help you. Like I get this person wanted to help you. With the Devil, the Hierophant, and the Queen of Swords, this Queen of Swords is seeing everything perfectly clear. But with Judgment in reverse, I wonder if that's you not seeing things clear. So there's someone here who sees things clearly, tells you about it, and you're like, no, I don't want to be with you. Like, I don't like to hear the truth. Then you go into a relationship with someone else, and I feel like maybe they just broke up with you. Or you just broke up with them. Or things are just not working out. And I just see someone so confused here. Someone who's feeling isolated. Again, in terms of love, someone feeling like it's doomed. Like, there's nothing I could do in love. They're telling you, like, but the funny thing is that they're telling you that everything that's happening is for you. And you've just freed yourself. So whether, I think this relationship has ended and this relationship has ended, and I think you're just kind of confused as to what the fuck happened here. And I think they really want you to take a look at, like, yourself. To realize that you are free. And that you have the opportunity to do everything over again. But you have to trust in why this is happening. And trust that everything that happened here was in some sort of, everything that happened here was some sort of vehicle to get you to learn something. To open you up to, like, some higher consciousness within you, which you've been lacking. Because, again, this talks about, like, when the first breakup happened, you had to take a look at why that happened. And I feel like you didn't. You moved straight into another relationship, or you did some sort of rebound energy shit, and now that's why you're sitting here, like, confused as to why, like, that relationship didn't work out. But this relationship feels a little bit karmic with the Toil and Labor card. So yeah, let's see what's next for you. I mean, obviously we're gonna pull some advice for you on what you need to do next, but I think the most important part of this read is, like, that you don't understand that just because you're single does not mean that, like, you know, you're not going to find love, and it doesn't mean that, like, you know, things are over for you in terms of love. I just feel like this is just a new beginning starting for you, and you might feel like these endings are happening to you, not for you, and, like, I don't understand why anything's happening. I don't understand, like, everything's so unfair. That's what I'm getting. And what I'm getting is, like, no, there's some sort of balance that this has brought to this whole thing, whether you understand that or not right now. Because, again, you're feeling isolated, and, like, I feel like you're being very, like, oh, well, like, poor me. But what I'm getting here is, like, these are all decisions you made yourself. And that's hard for us to accept sometimes. Like, you know, like, I made this decision by myself, and it might have been the wrong one. But, you know, I like to think that we don't make, like, wrong decisions. We learn. Like, life is not meant for us to be, like, sad about things in the past. It's for us to kind of just learn, you know. So what I'm really getting for you, though, and what to do next, is to realize that, like, everything's working for you, not against you, and that you are free right now. And that, like, just because things seem a little gloomy and a little hard, you're at a new beginning. That's what I'm getting. You're at a brand new beginning. And there will be a lot of options. There will be a lot of new energy. There will be a lot of things to come. But right now might not feel that great because, again, endings kind of suck. But I am getting here that this energy is going to pass as well. Let's see let's just pull some advice. I don't think it's, like, appropriate to pull, like, what's next in love for you. No, I feel like this is more of an energy of, like, a reset. There's a big reset happening, and I think that's actually, again, this big reset is for you, not against you. Again, like, this is all good for you. So, Leo, you guys had hope in reverse, and I don't take these animals in reversals, but again, I do feel like you're feeling hopeless. I do feel like you're feeling like you're not understanding what this is doing for you. Again, I'm getting the word like a great reset. Like a reset button, like everything goes, it's kind of like a computer that, like, loses all of its, you know, files, and it's an empty computer now. But what does that allow? That allows for everything to start over again. That allows for, like, again, I'm getting, like, you can have anything, you can start over. And I don't think that's something that you're appreciative of right now, but I think one day you will be. Like, you're not understanding. I think, honestly, you're not like, this relationship you were in here was not a great one, to be honest, especially with like love in reverse, with the Ace of Cups in reverse. Like, I just don't see that as having been the best relationship. And again, I think the relationship that could have helped you a lot, you were not ready for that energy at that time. So again, there's a lot of like, I feel a lot of regret, and I don't think that's something that you need to sit in for very long. They're telling you to have strength. With the Elk and the Ash, have strength right now. And believe that everything's happening, again, for you, not to you. You have Kali at the bottom of the deck, and again, she only comes out when shit needs to really be cut out of your life. So again, I'm guessing that this partner that you were with really needs to be cut out. I don't know who broke up with who, but I just feel like it was for the best, even if you can't understand that now. So now you have Rita of Kashia, the patroness of impossible causes. I'm miraculous. My prayers create powerful channels of possibility. So if you're feeling like things are impossible right now, if you're feeling like things, again, you have this like really grim look on life, and you think that everything, again, has just been, you know, I just feel someone who's like getting very, very, feeling very depressed and alone, and feeling like attacked personally by like the universe. And I don't feel like that's how they want you to feel. So again, I feel like with Rita of Kashia, this is someone that you could look to for help and for guidance, because she's saying that you yourself are miraculous. Like, you have, again, you create yourself powerful channels of possibility, but only if you believe in them. Again, we have hope here and strength. And then we have Lala, the saint of spoken words. Every word I say becomes a prayer. I'm the author of my own story. Again, so there's this time of reset. I keep getting that. Like, and what's funny is, like, with the miracles of Rita of Kashia, I feel like what's happened for you is actually super positive, but you don't see it that way, again, because these things might have been like taken from you in some sort of way, or things have happened unexpectedly, and it has made you feel like you don't have control over your life. But in reality, I just saw this meme today, and I think it really applies to your reading. It's like someone taking a mop and going to the ocean and trying to like pick up the water. Right? Like, imagine somebody trying to mop up the ocean. That's you trying to control what's about to happen, the outcomes of things that are meant to happen. So I feel like, again, if you just go with the flow, realize that you can create anything that you want to right now. You're like at a blank slate, you're at like a zero, and you have like this energy now to recreate your life in the way that you want it to be. I think that if you look at it in those ways, you're going to see everything. Eventually, you're going to see how all this played out in a positive way for you in your life. So yeah, guys, that's all I'm getting, Leo. I love you guys. I hope this helps, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.